Octoparse is a web scraping software that you can use to scrap any website. You can copy their content onto your computer and you do not need any coding, programming or web scraping expertise. With Octoparse, you can scrap any website in three major steps. Step number 1. You can input the URL of a website you want to scrap. Step number 2. Automate the extraction process. And third step is to run and download your content. Greetings everyone, I trust you are doing great and it's a pleasure to have you back on Technitize where learning becomes earning. If you are looking for a way to earn money online by doing easy tasks, then you are on the right channel. Our focus for today's video is to learn the art of making money online through web scraping. What exactly is web scraping? Well, it's a powerful technique that allows us to extract data from websites automatically. Think of it as a digital way of copy-pasting information from the web onto your computer. With web scraping, we can collect data from various websites like news, articles, product prices, sports scores, or even jobs. It's a versatile tool that is used for research, analysis, and well, think out of the box. Now let's download Octoparse from the website. I will paste the website link in description below and click on download. The latest version will be available from here. You can go through all the previous versions if you are interested to read. Just click on this blue icon 8.6.5. This is the latest so far. Click save, and once it is downloaded you need to install. Once you have downloaded, you need to double click and install. After installation is successful, click finish. On this page, you are asked to enter your username and password and you need to sign up. If you have a Google account, you can sign up with Google. Since I have my own ID, so I will log in with this. Let's jump quickly into the overview of Octoparse. The first page you will see after you have signed in is this one, which contains your username or your name, a search bar, and some ready-made templates. First option is new. You can create a new task which is custom. If you want to use a task template, you can use here. If you want to import task from your PC, you can select this option, or if you want to group your task into multiple groups, you can use here. Next is dashboard. Dashboard will show you all your tasks, so they will appear in dashboard. Inside templates, all your pre-made templates will appear, and these are some basic tools. We are not going to need them. So then prices, these are prices for Octoparse plan. We are using free plan, and we are allowed to save 10 tasks on our dashboard, and we can run on local devices only. We cannot run them on cloud, and we are allowed to download or extract only 10,000 data rows per export. If we exceed this, we shall be asked to pay. And we can run the software on limited devices, and we can extract unlimited. We can run extraction unlimited pages, but we are allowed to download only 10K with limited support. These are data services provided by Octoparse. Inside inbox, you will see any promotional messages, and inside help there are tutorials, feedback, tips and support. If you need to contact them, you can use help and messages. And then settings. Inside settings, first option is cloud resource management. This is disabled in free plan, that we are not using cloud services, and it will be active only in paid plans. Custom tasks settings, dashboard settings, language settings and Octoparse version. That's it for the overview. So let's start with our first custom task. Hover on to new and click custom task. Here you will see a page that has task group, URL source and URL input. Inside URL input, we are going to paste the web address that we need to scrap. But first, let's go through some overview. Task group, here you can arrange your task into multiple groups. You can create one if you like, and this will organize all your tasks into groups. And then URL source, you can select manually from file, from task, or you can generate through a batch mode. Inside manually, you can copy paste URL here, but the limit is 10,000 URLs. But if your URLs are in a file like a CSV file, then you can choose your file from here, and file has a limit of 1 million URLs. So you can scrap 1 million URLs from file option. This option import from task works only on paid plans, and batch generate we are not going to need this. This is only for a batch generate if URLs are in a number order. For instance, this is the example: parameter 1, parameter 2 and then 3, and so this is a sequence of URLs. So most probably we are going to use either manually from file, or if we are going to upgrade our plan to a paid one, then from tasks. So for this video sake, we are going to use manually, and we're going to extract Craigslist website. So we copy this website. This is a classified page, classified ad posting website, and click save. The page is loading inside browser window of Octoparse. Once it is loaded, you can see the page just like normal window, and it has automatically extracted the content. You need to cancel for the sake of learning. So let's quickly go through this window. The first row you will see just like a normal browser. This is the address. You can edit address here. You can turn on or off browser mode, or you can use login cookies. This is for the website that requires you to log in. And then task settings, save, run. And this side, this is called the workflow window. All your workflow window will be pasted here. You can see the diagram, arrows and boxes here, and each option will be displayed here. And this area below, you will see all the extracted data. It will preview you all the extracted data here. So if we hover our mouse onto this area, you will see it will highlight the entire areas. See, so if we turn on browser mode, then it will work just like any browser, for instance Chrome. So let's assume a requirement. We need to extract list of URLs for categories. For instance, housing category, we need to extract all URLs of these categories and subcategories. So we're gonna use this hover on function here, click here, and you will see our action window has shown us some options here inside. First option is select all similar elements, text. If you want to extract text only instead of URLs, inner HTML, outer HTML, click element, hover on the selected element and loop click. We can do cancel, we can undo action. So if we click on it, same option will appear again, but we are here to extract only URLs and we cannot find any URL from here. If you look closely, you will see A in the bottom here. A will refer to URL or link, and now you are able to see link here. You need to click first and second, and rest will automatically be selected. Now you will have the option to extract text, link, HTML, text and link, or you need to click, then use option loop click each URL. But since our requirement is to extract only URLs, so we'll click on link. See, below is the link of all categories. We need to click apply and save. We can enter our name here. If we quickly go to the options of each workflow, if you click on go to web page, its option will appear bottom. General options, you can set a timer before any action and retry, and same options will appear here. Extract. So this is a loop item. All the URLs that are in loop will be displayed as a loop. And here is the XPATH. We discover later on what is XPATH. So for this basic overview and basic first task, we are done here. Now we are able to run. Click on run button. You will see some options here, standard mode and boost mode, and this one is for paid, so this will not work here. So we run standard mode. Our window has started. You can turn on or off the browser mode. You can pause or stop here. You can view task overview. See, it has already completed and it has spent 11 seconds and extracted 10 links. So we can export. While we are exporting, it provides us options like Excel, CSV, HTML, JSON, XML, or we can export to Google Sheet, database, MySQL or SQL Server, and we can also connect with Zapier. For this video sake, we are going to use Excel. Click OK, save, and open file. You see, it has downloaded us all categories under home. So let's try to achieve the same task on a different website with a different method, which is more challenging. Let's explore AliExpress. Pick a category, for instance automotive and motorcycles. These are all subcategories. Engine oil. Now we need to extract URLs from this category. Copy the website URL, paste again in custom task. Once your page is loaded, we need to click on title. These are product title, and we need to extract their URLs. So it has selected titles, but if we look at this window, we can only see text and loop click each element, and in the preview we only get text of the titles, not the URLs. So if we click on A like we did earlier, so it has extracted title, text and URL. But if you take a look, these are the same URL being repeated, so it is not working properly. And we need to find another way. If you look at this option, auto detect web page data, click on it and wait until it is 100%. Now you take a look at the preview data. Here is the title URL we are looking for. So rest of the information we need to delete as it is not required. So click on this delete icon and remove all unnecessary detail. Now click create flow. Here you can see it has created a complex workflow for us to achieve the same task. Click apply, save and run. So let's try it another way. On Amazon website, I have selected a category and I need to extract the same way. So this is asking for a captcha solving. I enable the browse mode so I can enter directly into the browser. Accept cookies, continue. Select from here any category. Let the page load. Okay. Turn off the browse mode. Click on the URLs and see it has extracted again text. But you see, you will find an option loop click each element. So click on it and say no. And add custom field, click on it, capture page level data and page URL. Click here and it will extract the URL. Apply and save. So what we have done here, we have asked the Octoparse to go to a page, select all the product titles and click on them one by one by creating a loop here. So it will go through all the product links and click on it. Once the product detail page is open, it will extract page URL, and when we run, click on run and standard mode, so we get the same result. Now it's time to move on to advanced scraping technique. So we are going to scrap Indeed job details. I already have downloaded URLs, so we explore this option, import from file. We select file. This is an Excel file, and inside file there is only one sheet. If you look at it, These are all job URLs. I extracted the same way that we learned in previous step. So we need to select sheet, which is sheet 1. Select column. There are two columns actually. The one column A is URLs and column B, this is the posting date, how old the post. So we select only A1. These are 2937. Click save. Remove duplicates. And now it's time to extract all the detail available on this page. First thing you should consider is task settings. You should set up this task. Here you can set a name. For instance, I'm writing Indeed job detail. I'm not assigning any group here. You can write any description if you like, and then run settings. There are some options, some are relevant to us and others are for paid plans only. For instance, you can enable or disable task split. When you upgrade your plan from free to a paid one, you have cloud resources. For instance, you have 6 cloud resources or 20 or 40 depending on your plan. So 620, does it mean? These are actually systems. You can visualize that these are your systems. You can run and split your task into multiple systems, so you extracted all the data in lesser time. Similarly, you can disable image loading to speed up your process. For instance, this is an image, you can disable, block ads, and pagination automatically. So if your task has some page numbers, there are multiple pages and divided into page numbers. So you can use this option. So when you reach at the last page, the pagination step will automatically stop. And next is turn on browser view for local run. Take error snapshot for cloud run and close window upon completion. So these are all optional, but the most important thing is browser version. You need to select latest available browser. For instance, these are multiple browser: Firefox, Chrome, Safari. So the latest one is 107, or you can add your own if there's none. And automation, you can cloud, these are all for cloud runs. For local run, you can schedule, extraction, export. You can go through all these. So for important thing is select browser version which is latest and click save. See, before you can see there was only written apply, but we have upgraded our version browser to 107 and we can see apply on company site. If you look at or hover at any area of this browser, it will be highlighted. That means it has selected that area to extract. But we are not here to extract the entire section. So we are going to organize our extraction into headings. For instance, first thing is to extract the page URL. If we click on this plus icon, page level data and page URL, it will extract the URL. And if we look at here, it has created us a loop, and within the loop it will go to a web page and then extract data. So this is a workflow for only extracting URL. Next step is to extract heading, which is job title. If we click on it and extract text, because this is a text only, we need text, and here it is with the heading text. We can double click here and name as job title and click here and save. So we are not okay. Next step is to extract the company name, but here you can see company name is a URL. If you click on it, it will go to another page. So we need to extract text only, not the link. Click here and extract text and double click. So double click here and write company, enter. You can drag to reorder this. You can move backward, forward within this extract data. Okay, next is location. Similarly, click here, extract, and you can rename. Now select salary, click here and extract text. See, okay, we'll look at the last for this option. And these are job detail, which includes job description and all the requirements, qualification and other things. So we can choose either select all the area, click here, and this is highlighted in green. So this green area will be extracted, or we can select only this part. See, now take a look at here. We can extract text only. If we click on it, see, this is the job detail and it has extracted us only text. If we click here, this is duplicate field. We can duplicate it, we can delete, we can clean data, customize fields, customize XPATH, merge field data, download files and enter subpage. So take a look here at customized field. Here we have selected text only. So if we need to select HTML, including formatted text and images, there are two options, inner HTML and outer HTML. So we select inner HTML, it will appear with all the HTML tags which are behind this. So our text, when we export to our website, it will display the same way it is now. Now we have extracted the detail. Let's click here and you can see it's a button that will take us to a different website where we can apply for this job. But here there are no links, there is only text. Click button, hover on selected element, loop click, and that's it. So if we click on text, see, it will extract the text written on the button, not the actual link here. So how do we extract the link which is behind on this button? Let's take a look. If we click on a browser, paste the URL for this job, right click and inspect. In this window you will see there is a URL behind this button which starts with href is equal to. You see here, if we go back, click on it, customize, and select other attributes, and here we can select href. See, it has extracted the URL behind this button. So all the major scrapping requirement has been met here. Now let's explore some more options here. We can duplicate field. If we click here, it will create a copy, and we can delete here. We can clean data. This is very interesting here. This option will allow us to format our data and remove any unnecessary unwanted items or content here, or we can find an other particular text which is hidden inside here and we are unable to extract individually. We can use regex to locate that text and put it in a separate heading. So far we have seen how to extract individual URLs from the listing page, and now we have gone through how to extract the detail page. Now let's explore and extract Amazon along with its images. We have learned how to extract text, how to extract or scrap links. Now we shall go through how to extract images. So for this purpose I am going to use only one product page instead of the list. So we have learned all the things like how to extract page URLs, page titles, brand or company name. Now we can extract reviews and ratings. See, if there is a price, we can extract here price as well, and product detail in form of a text. You can also choose HTML if you prefer. Now is the time to extract product images. We shall extract only one image here. If we hover our mouse on any image you want to extract, for example this first one, click here and go to text. This is not a text and image, but we select text because we don't have any option to select images. Let me show you again. Delete. See, if we click here in the action window, there is no option to select images. So what we do is to select any option and we can customize from here. We have the option to select image URL. But you see it has not selected any image URL. So we are going to the advanced level to learn how we can import images if there is no option. Now open that page in a URL. Open inspect element in a Chrome. Right click and inspect, and open the highlighted area. And you will see here is the image address. We need to extract here and we need to copy class name. If we double click it, it will be highlighted. Just copy and go back to our window. Click and customize XPATH. Replace it, and you see it hasn't extracted any image URL so far. So we are going to seek help from ChatGPT. Inside ChatGPT, we are going to copy this element from inspect. We can say write XPath for shift enter and paste here. See, we can copy this code and paste, customize XPath and apply. See, it has extracted us image of that product. Similarly, you can select others, but I prefer only one URL. So we have learned the use of ChatGPT to extract image URLs in Octoparse. Now that we have extracted the detailed pages, either it is a job or a product detail page, now it's time to clean up. If you look at the data from job title, we will see brackets and we need to remove them. For instance, we will use clean data option, and for each sub option we need to have a step. For instance, we are going to remove brackets. We need to add a step for replace with regular expression. Here we can use this tool called regex tool. Click here, enable start with, and enter bracket, opening bracket, enable end with closing bracket. Since we are going to remove brackets, so that's why we enter opening and closing bracket. We generate. This is the regular expression and match. See the difference. It has removed all the brackets, and click apply. Okay, now here if we want to replace with something else, for instance we want to replace with curly brackets, we can add here. But if we want to replace with nothing, we leave it blank. So you see all the text between parentheses or brackets have been removed. Confirm, apply. See, now try it with a different way. Again, clean data. Now you can see this tab has been created. We can either delete it or add it. Again, go back to tool, start with, end with, and include start and exclude start if you want to also remove brackets along with the text. Now this is a new one. Match, apply, continue, confirm, and see all the text including brackets has been removed and it is now cleaned. Now let's clean data from job description. If we go back again to clean data on this field, add a step for description, and let's use this option replace. Let's replace any random text. Let's change pounds with dollars. So if we click evaluate, this is the original text with pounds currency and this is the replace text with dollars. Confirm, apply. See, you will get all the currency changed to dollar. So this was only for the example, and you can change whatever you like or as per your requirement. Similarly, there are other options, like if you want to print spaces, extra spaces between the text, or you want to add a prefix or suffix. For instance, you want to add a job number for a text like job number, so you can use this option. Let me give you an example. Let me go back to job description and add a step for add a prefix. Add prefix job number, or we can say reference number. For instance, you can add any prefix if you prefer. Click apply. Now all the job extractions with job description will be starting with reference number. Now let's assume another scenario. We need to extract email address which may come inside job description, and you can see on any websites or jobs portal, some information may not be on a dedicated area. For instance, we have a salary, location, company, job title, and apply button and job description. But there is no place for email address, so we can find in the description. See, at the bottom we have email address. So this location may change, it may appear anywhere inside any paragraph of description. So how we can copy it? So in order to copy this email address, we also need to use again clean data. But first we want to have a different column, and since we are going to find email address within job description, so we need to copy duplicate. See, this is duplicate. We can name it as email. We cannot have any space inside email. Now we clean. See, we can remove all the steps, and we need to have only one option, which is match with regular expression. Again we have regex tool, and here's the email address that we need to extract. But this part is going to be tricky, so we can seek help from ChatGPT. So inside ChatGPT we can ask him, write me regular expression to detect, to copy email address. Enter. So we can copy this regular expression, paste here, and evaluate. See, it has detected the email address and copied us code. We can click apply, and here we go. So what it has done, see, this field was originally job description with all the text inside, but with the help of regular extraction, it has removed all the text except email address. This way we have a separate column with email. We have learned the cleaning process, and now it's time to learn pagination inside websites. There are two types of pagination you may come across. The first one is like this. See, there are pagination with page numbers, and then there's a next button. If we click on it, see, with the back button and next button, and then in the center there are pages. Second type is pagination without any numbers. For instance, I'm logged into LinkedIn and there is no next button. These are page numbers, but there is no next button. Or if I log out and show you how it looks. Now I'm logged out and you can see there are no page numbers, and this is infinite scrolling. Keep on scrolling until you will see a button load more. It keeps going on and on. As you see, this is a button that loads more content on clicking it. See more job. So in scraping it is known as load more button. So these are two types of buttons. So how to deal with them? Let's find it out. Now we shall learn how to deal properly with pagination during scraping. And for learning purposes I am using Indeed website with page numbers. Paste the link just for one link. Click all for link and then click this button, not this icon. Make sure you select entire button and then select loop, click. This has taken us to a new page, page number 2. Here, let's save and try to run it and see what error do we face. See page number 1, page number 5 and 7 and 9. You can see it is missing some pages. See, after 9 it's 11. You see there was something wrong. It is not going one by one, but it is skipping one page. On 1 it will go to 3 and 5 and so on. So something is wrong with pagination, so we need to troubleshoot. If we click on pagination loop, we find XPATH for pagination. So this XPATH is automatically detected by Octoparse and is not working properly. We need to change it. So in order to change it, we can go back to Chrome and right click on this button icon. Just on this icon, on this button, click inspect, and we need to copy this element and paste into a notepad. So we just need ID for a tag. So remove the remaining, replace this arrow with / twice / and immediately after a open bracket and then at the end close bracket, and replace space with add the sign. and now copy into XPATH, apply, save and run. See page number 1, page number 2, page number 3. So it's working perfectly fine. Now let's move on to a different type of pagination. For the websites that has a pagination but there are no page numbers, so this is scrolling until you reach a button here that says load more or see more jobs. So if you run out any web page that has a button to load more content, then you can use the Octoparse built-in feature called auto detect web page data. Click on the button and wait until it reaches 100%. It will keep on scrolling until it finds the button to load more content. You can check if it is correctly assigned. You can delete the information which is not required by you. Create workflow and then go to web page to make it scroll like this. This will scroll one screen at a time with a wait of 1 second, and it will scroll 100 times. The most important thing in web scraping, either you use Octoparse or any technique, the key to success is a wait time. You need to put a wait time so you are not caught by their bot. When it comes to web scraping, the key is not to get caught or blocked by the website. Many websites have good security that can easily differentiate between bot activity and human activity. Since Octoparse is a bot, so using wait time is crucial, and it is best to add delays before each action, especially during data extraction. This makes your scraping look more like human browsing and will keep your account safe. You need to assign a wait time. So what we are doing here, this is the extract data, and we are saying Octoparse to wait 10 seconds before extracting any information, and we click apply, save. For this tutorial only, I am going to skip the wait time and save without it. And standard mode. Maximize the screen to see the preview. Let's see if it is scrolling. No, it's not. So there is some problem. Let's check it. See, we have enabled it, but we did not save it. So apply and save. And again run. Always keep in mind that within task setting you are up to the latest browser. See, it is scrolling now. If this page is scrolling inside LinkedIn or any website that has a scroll function before loading more content, make sure that it is scrolling inside the scraping software. See, it is extracting all the information without any delay. So this way the security system will detect it is a bot activity. If it is a human, you cannot go this fast. So it's very easy to be caught. Well, I can learn web scraping, but the question is, how do I make money out of web scraping? The site you are looking at is a freelancing website called Fiverr.com. And if we search for any skill like web scraping, so we can find out how people are earning and what are their gig prices. These are all gigs, which starts from minimum like £5, £9, and goes up to basic prices of 35, even more, 130, 74. So what they are offering, they are offering web scraping services. For instance, let's look at I will do web scraping, data scraping, website scraping specialist. Let's go to detail what he is offering. See, this is basic price, which starts with £25, and next is standard 43, and then premium 69. Let's open another one randomly. Let's open this one. I will expertly do web scraping, data mining, API automation with Selenium. Python and Selenium I discussed later on in this video. The types of scraping, you see, he's offering basic for 43 and standard for £177 and then £346. So you can earn a lot of money if you know this skill. If you are master of it, you can learn this skill from my video, you can practice, and then you can earn by creating your gig on freelancing websites. You see, these are all different prices. For instance, this one is offering services for £5 actually, and then goes on and on and on. Before you think about making money online, concentrate on gathering knowledge. This is your foundation for success. Start by watching videos, reading articles, and exploring various resources, including this one. Learning from different sources will give you a well-rounded education. Don't hesitate to use search engines like Google to dive deeper into specific topic. Knowledge can be found all around the web. Once you have absorbed a significant amount of information, the next step is to practice. Knowledge alone isn't enough. You need hands-on experience. Consider working with popular website categories like e-commerce, real estate, yellow pages, directory listings, and job portals. This practical experience builds confidence. The confidence you gain is essential when you start offering your services on freelancing websites. Client will rely on your skills, and practice ensures you can meet their requirements effectively. Now that you have learned and practiced, it's time to earn. With your knowledge and confidence, you can create a gig or profile on freelancing platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, or any platform you prefer. Don't miss out any. Clients will seek your services because you have demonstrated your expertise. As you complete assignments successfully, you shall earn money and receive positive reviews. Well, that concludes our today's video on Octoparse and web scraping. And if you have reached this part of the video and has not subscribed, please do so and hit the notification bell. See you in the next skillful video.